On this life flight, a woman's life changes in an instant.
And it causes bleeding and swelling on the brain, which alters the function of your brain and causes unconsciousness. It could even cause death.
The bomb disposal team bring in the big guns.
It's all about speed. You've got to get to their objective as quickly as possible.
And a mother running out of time.
It's a young woman who's basically died and is had to be resuscitated, so it doesn't get much more serious than this.
When emergencies strike, time, distance, and the men and women of life flight can be the difference between life and death. This is Life Flight. The Life Flight plane has a flight range of over 900 kilometres. Today, Captain Ian Puri and First Officer Sid Elwell are on a mission to retrieve a patient with a life-threatening brain cyst.
GPS and heading.
On the journey, the team are returning Theresa to Taranaki Hospital to recover from specialist surgery undertaken in Wellington after she collapsed with a brain aneurysm.
Do you want a towel to put over her eyes, do you think?
Yeah.
Crewman Phil Harris and flight nurse Hayden Smith are caring for farm worker Theresa, who has photophobia after neurosurgery was needed to stop bleeding inside her brain.
What happens in an aneurysm is the circulation, the blood supply to her brain, part of it swells and it causes bleeding and swelling on the brain, which alters the function of your brain and causes unconsciousness. It could even cause death.
Specialists inserted a metal coil into the artery, strengthening the vessel walls, but Theresa is still struggling with the side effects.
There is always a chance that further aneurysms could occur. It may be a genetic factor. It may be related to blood pressure or a variety of other instances.
Going indoor, Phil?
Sorry about this weather.
The near-death experience has given Theresa time to reflect.
Yeah, I've been given another chance, I guess, so I'll be taking it, grabbing it with both hands.
Theresa did well, and we're going to be dropping her off to the ward there, and then at the same time we're going to pick up another patient to bring back to Wellington who's got a growth in her brain.
Life Flight's air rescue service has a number of roles, including search and rescue and flying critically ill patients between hospitals, but some passengers are unique.
It needs to go up under control, so it's best to put it in forward stance, so we get the centre of gravity.
The New Zealand Army work with Westpac rescue choppers around New Zealand to deliver their bomb disposal robots to potential explosive threats.
So here we go. Okay, and all this other space here is taken up with the bomb suit and all the other materials and things like this. Those two up. Teletube first.
Instructors Jack Nuttall and Matt Lamberg are giving trainees their first taste of loading the high-tech robot so they can get it right first time when the pressure is on.
It's all about speed and reaction time, so they've got to get to their objective as quickly as possible. So yeah, the faster they can load it on, the faster they can get there. Everything's down to speed. Go in there and put your hand on it because it's about to hit it. So you're just stopping that bounce. It's all down to response times and returning any situation back to normality so the general public can physically carry on with their everyday lives.
In New Plymouth, the Life Flight fixed wing is being prepared for the return journey to Wellington while the team pick up their next charge.
2 bumps. Mind your arm again.
Keen croquet player Val has a large cyst that is pressing into her brain and needs immediate treatment in Wellington. She will be joined on the flight by husband Charlie and daughter Sharon.
I just think of what it'd be like without her. She's my soulmate, and I mean that. And she said that to me after the...
Hello.
Hello.
The cyst has been pressing into Val's brain, causing her to act oddly.
I've
I've noticed changes. I've been worried about her, and she's been having a lot of headaches for a while and hasn't been right for a little while.
Val went to an optometrist and was told her vision loss might be linked to a possible stroke, but an MRI scan revealed a large cyst was causing her difficulties.
It's bigger than a golf ball, about the size of a lemon or something. It's lemon, so just to give an indication, it's pushing on one part of the brain that's affecting her memory and walking and things, so yeah. Well, initially you think life and death actually is the first initial reaction, and what she's going to go through, and yeah, it's just a bit worrying because you don't know what to expect, and we still don't know a lot until we get down to Wellington, I think.
Number 2, control, zero control. Positive red, gear up.
Capital 01, landing hospital.
On the Wellington hospital roof, crewman Logan Taylor and pilot Harry Stevenson are picking up an intensive care team, ready for a high-stakes flight to help a mother who has suffered a cardiac arrest at home.
Just going to go around the south coast, guys. It looked like it might be a bit crappy up the up alley there.
Sweet as.
Capital 01, track right here, lead to the east.
Flight Dr. James Moore and flight nurse Lois Roberts have received a briefing from Masterton doctors.
And they're not quite sure why she's cardiac arrested. They think it's possibly because she's had a clot in her lung. They've told me her heart is a little bit unstable, so we need to go there and have a look and prepare for everything in case it goes to custard.
Karina's husband Michael performed CPR, but every moment was agony for him.
Yeah, doing compressions was really hard because we lost our daughter the year before, and I performed CPR on her, but unfortunately was unsuccessful in keeping her alive. I felt like I was going through the loss of my daughter all over again. I was looking at the pictures on the mantelpiece and then looking at my wife lying on the ground and wondering if I was going to lose my wife and my daughter in 2 years.
Comes from Air 1 Wellington.
Going in Air 1 Wellington.
Roger, you just got your page, just advising we're about a minute out from Masterton.
Copy that, thank you.
34-year-old Karina gave birth to her 5th child last month, but now her life hangs in the balance.
So this is an incredibly serious situation. It's a young woman who's basically died and is had to be resuscitated, so it doesn't get much more serious than this.
At the Masterton Hospital helipad, husband Michael must stay behind to look after the children as Karina is rushed to Wellington.
Hey Harry,
Yeah,
we need to be cold all the way back.
cold. Okay.
Cold. Freezing if possible. Need to bring her temperature down, that's the only thing. She's at 35 and we need to get her to 33-ish.
So AC on. No worries.
Oxygen deprivation during the cardiac arrest may have caused Karina's brain to swell, and a cooler temperature is their best chance of preventing more damage.
Masterton traffic, Capital 01, lifting off Masterton Hospital, will be climbing out to about 1,000 feet, tracking southbound via overhead field.
Yeah, I think just with the transducer being so short, it's not giving us good invasive pressures.
Yeah, it just looks like it's too far down, below the phlebostatic axis. So we're keeping her asleep deliberately, so that's the propofol that's in the syringe there. We've taken over her breathing, we've taken her ability to move, so we control everything because her body needs to rest because of whatever's caused her cardiac arrest.
This is a young lady who's had a sudden cardiac arrest, so her heart's gone into a rhythm called ventricular fibrillation, where it's actually stopped and she's lost all of her cardiac output. So she's very lucky that her partner did CPR and the ambulance was there very quickly. They managed to revert her by shocking her heart.
We've got her temperature down to about 33.
A major part of the treatment that she's going to receive is therapeutic hypothermia, which means cooling her body temperature down to between around 33 degrees. which reduces the amount of brain injury that you get after a cardiac arrest. Because when the brain's been deprived of blood flow, you can get an inflammatory reaction in the brain, which can then lead to ongoing problems with her brain function. She's pretty lucky that you did CPR. Actually, it's probably saved her life.
Yeah, the sooner that gets going, the better actually. Better outcomes.
That's 01 establishing on the 152 track and through 4,400 climbing 12,000, estimating pad move at time 12.
Meanwhile, the air ambulance is returning to Wellington with Val, who is hoping neurospecialists will be able to operate on a large cyst that is causing pressure on her brain.
So this cyst has been causing problems with her memory, which can have a significant impact on her life, her ability to care for herself, especially if it deteriorates. So often patients don't always pick up the initial signs and symptoms of these conditions, and it's more likely than not the family members that actually, people who are close to her, pick up these things first.
The close-knit family are hoping brain surgery will bring the Val they know and love back to them.
Last few days haven't been very good. It's happening so quick. So, I mean, there's been a lot of stress on everybody.
Thanks heaps to Lifeline for getting us down here, because I don't know what just would have taken us a long time to get down here. And we're here with Mum all the way.
Val spent the time in the air contemplating her immediate future.
Can they fix it? Will anything happen when they operate? Will things go wrong? Will things go right? You've got to be positive, I think.
I've been strong for here, but yeah, that's what I'm trying to do. Be strong for here, and then
I had a good life up until now, so. If we're all positive, we're right.
We're priority, aren't we?
Yeah.
That's affirmative priority. Thanks, Captain.
The life flight team are approaching Wellington with Karina, whose cardiac arrest is raising worrying questions.
We see a lot of these incidents, but not normally in young people. So the cause of her collapse is as yet unknown. There are a few possible causes. An underlying defect in her heart's conducting system is a major one that we need to rule out in a young person. And another one is that she's recently had a baby, so whether she could have developed some blood clot in some of her veins, which has gone to her lungs and caused a sudden cardiac arrest is a possibility.
Just going to give a bumpy now, guys, for a few minutes.
Okay, cheers.
Oh, there.
I think I'll stop writing for a little while. Woohoo! You can feel the secretions in her chest. She needs another suction.
The rough weather is causing problems for Karina.
So she's got secretions down there. We suctioned her before we left, and we had some blood-stained stuff that came up. And vibration in the heli will shift stuff in your lungs. So us that are sitting up straight that can move things and cough, she can't do that because we've stopped her moving all her muscles. So she loses her ability to cough, to swallow. So we've taken over complete control of her breathing. And when you do that, vibration in the heli will shift it from where it is and make it come up her trachea, and then we would normally suction, like in the unit. We're in the unit with suction.
Performing a suction action in turbulence could cause more damage than good, and the hospital is in sight.
Capital 01, finals for the hospital.
Marvellous job, monsieur. Thank you very much.
Thanks, Harry.
Mr. Lansley,
Thank you, guys.
Actions every step of the way have made a difference for Karina, but her life still hangs in the balance.
1, 2, 3.
Yep. Chest rising and falling? Yep. She's serious at the moment. She's critically ill at the moment. But I don't know how she's going to do. But they always surprise us. Fingers crossed.
Golf 1018, we're on the Western, 3 on board and heading to Marston, requesting the hospital initially.
The life flight team are responding to an urgent call to help a small child whose health has been rapidly declining over the last 2 hours.
Capital 01, short finals, hospital. Here we go. Roger, 1,500 or below, Hutt Valley via Oriental Bay, cleared through the centre line, Cab 01.
Pilot Harry Stevenson, crewman Colin Larson, flight nurse Hayden Smith and flight doctor Morne Pina are on their way to help the 15-month-old boy.
Well, being acute severe asthma, it's really unpredictable, and these kids can deteriorate within the period of minutes. So the sooner we get him to a really safe, controlled environment, which is the intensive care, then he'll be safe, and that's where he will receive the best level of care and the care that he needs.
Ooh, I can see a faint outline of the puffer saddle there. Hopefully it's not cloud packed up to the other side of it.
The weather is closing in and Harry has a trick to keep under the clouds.
Yeah, it's a good little rat run through here. You get through in quite a lot of weather. Just follow the valley out. Make sure you don't take any wrong turns, otherwise you end up in the mountains and come out onto the lovely Wairarapa Plains, which we've just done. It's a lot clearer out here.
Guys all set for landing in the back?
Karina has been woken from her induced coma and has avoided the brain damage that doctors feared. A cardiac team are preparing to insert a defibrillator into the devout Muslim's heart in an attempt to prevent more attacks.
Full scratch coming in.
Yeah, a bit nervous. I feel guilty. I feel guilty that this has happened to me. I feel scared that something's going to go wrong and my kids are going to be left without a mum. They're all worried. They all don't know what's going on or why mum had a heart attack or, typical kids things. They wonder if they caused it, that sort of thing.
Okay, darling. I love you.
Electrophysiology consultant Alejandro Jimenez will be overseeing the operation to install the life-saving device.
It's all under the skin, yeah. It's all. Problem is, it's very deep, so I don't know how easy it's going to be to get to it.
Finding the artery to insert the pacing wire into is proving difficult.
Oh, it's been a bit of an anxious wait. It's a hard position to be in, because you want to be in there to, to hold her hand and make sure that she's okay.
All right, ready when you are.
Okay, let's inject. Pull back a little bit. Yeah, there it is.
Toddler Jason and mum Tony have had a terrifying morning after the 15-month-old boy's asthma became severe and life-threatening.
Locked in.
3 months ago, Jason was in the Wellington intensive care unit when his lung collapsed under the weight of mucus caused by the asthma.
Marston Traffic Capital 01 is lifting off Marston Hospital.
Not going to go through the hills?
Nah, I think we'll just go around the bottom this time, eh?
Alrighty.
We can stay lower that way.
Yeah.
Keeping to a low altitude may prevent further complications for Jason.
Children don't have the reserves we have or adults have, so they deteriorate rapidly. Our 50-month-old was doing actually quite well yesterday in Marston Hospital, and within a period of 1 hour basically went from mild to moderate asthma to a severe asthma. Requires some intensive management protocols, which included intravenous medication.
Roger, direct to the hospital, 1,500 below, we'll go landing Cab 01. Righty, cleared out.
Thank you very much.
Jason will need intensive one-on-one care if his condition is to improve.
Oh, it's great to see her back. I just hope she's not pushing me around too much.
It'd be nice to be near.
After initial assessment, surgeons inserted a shunt and drained the cyst in Val's brain, and she is showing immediate improvement.
Her mind's back again, quickness, because she's very quick.
Great to have mum back, yeah. Have that smile and that laugh back that I haven't seen for a while, so.
I didn't think it was any different. They noticed it. I didn't. So, It's good that they're happy now, isn't it, I think?
Val spent a week in hospital before returning home. Months later, she's still tired, but making a steady recovery. In the intensive care unit, toddler Jason is still struggling to breathe, but Mum Tony knows how to calm down the exhausted boy.
He likes his food. It's the worst feeling in the world to see your baby that sick and that unhappy and uncomfortable and scared, and there's nothing you can do about it. Just have to sit and wait for the medication to work. He's all worried about you. Oh, good. Good boy. You're all right.
I have to go grab you some. I love you.
The pacemaker operation has been successful, and Karina is looking towards a return to normality.
Really happy to go home, see my kids and be in familiar surroundings, start getting back to normal life.
Husband Michael has been on an emotional roller coaster ever since giving Karina life-saving CPR in the middle of the night.
I don't know if I could do CPR on her again. It'd break me. It was very hard. Hopefully this device won't have to shock her, but I'm glad that it's there. It gives me peace of mind.
Karina is suffering short-term memory loss related to the cardiac arrest, but Michael's actions and the fast response of the Life Flight team and Wellington Free Ambulance have made all the difference.
Without having them there, I may not have made it to Wellington Hospital in time. I'll be forever grateful for that, so thank Life Flight.